Hello everyone, this is Dana Talbert, and welcome to the second mock review. Today we have the Protector of Jungle Revamp. So this build is another build where I was just using... actually no, this wasn't using extra parts. This build is actually a retrofit of an earlier mock I did, because I used to have this mock that was like this big, really complicated robot dude, and I really liked how I made their custom head, and I wanted to use that custom head again, so I made like a protector version. And then when I took apart that big mock for its ball joints and forgot how I even made the torso, I was like, okay, well, it doesn't make sense for this guy to be that way anymore, so I revamped it into a Protector of Jungle. So it's got this big... It's hard to get in frame because my camera stand decided that its joints would give up. It's got this big bow using Master of Jungle Liwa's axe blades, and then the Creature of Jungle's wing parts as like the big strings. It's got this big arrow using the Protector of Jungle, not the Protector of Jungle, the Creature of Jungle's blade piece, and then just like a big rod, and this gear, and then some spikes for the fletching. And then for back coverage, it uses this Rahaga spear piece, and then for the back coverage of the head, it uses a ball joint, a hand piece, and then two spikes to create ponytail of sorts. It doesn't have any eyes in it now because I use this technique where like you put like studs and stuff in the eyes while having something like this in the back to still give it eye color, but they kept falling out, so I just decided to leave the eyes hollow because I don't use this one for anything. As for articulation, it's pretty decent. Ball joint and a hinge for the ponytail piece, ball jointed neck, ball joint shoulders, elbow, wrist, hip, knee, ankle. So it's got decent articulation. The bow is on a blue pin so you can rotate it. These are on ratchets so you can move them. It's just a simple little build, and I like the way it turned out. So it just sits there. Looks nice. I actually originally was going to use this for a series that I never ended up making. And this was going to be Liwa. This was going to be the Liwa build. It was going to be this, but with the Liwa Master Mask, and then when this character would get the golden mask, they would change to like a bigger sized build. But that series never came to fruition, and I'm probably not going to make it because I won't have time to make series like that when I get into college, and I'm going to be in college in a couple months, so I'd rather just make cool builds rather than spend time making a huge series. Speaking of which, there's going to be another couple of uploads of some scrapped footage from a stop motion series that I was going to start. I got like an episode of filming done, and then I just decided I didn't want to fucking edit it, and I didn't want to make the next series, so that series is never coming out. So I figured I'll upload my favorite frames of the animation without any editing or whatever, just so that that animation actually goes somewhere. But that's it for this build. I'll see you in the next one.